Sorry, Lake fans. You know how they say just act like you've been there? Well, I haven't been there very often lately. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show, Laker fans. A couple fist bumps from my Laker fans. You know, sometimes you just gotta jab a couple times, right? And then you hit them with the hook. Makes no sense to me. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show, Laker fans. Just a quick little overtime win. Complete collapse in the fourth quarter. But Lakers find a way. Who's that dude? Dyson something that couldn't hit a free throw with basically a second and a half left. We'll take the win, Laker fans. 120-17, the final score. Lakers in overtime. Post-game show after the post-game show just literally finished. It feels like 36 seconds ago on 7:10. That was post-game show number 1. This is post-game show number 2. Shout out Dyson Daniels again. Thank you, Dyson. We appreciate it. Not that many victories right now for the Lakers, so we appreciate your support. Okay. Lakers two-game winning streak. Okay, let me start off with this. Let's do this. This is what I got. I got some time for. People want some fist bumps. I had a dude today at the arena was sitting right next to me. He's like, "Hey, Sliwa, fist pump." I'm like, "My man, all right, I got you, buddy. I got you." I got a few things I want to get into tonight. All right, I got people asking me, "What are we drinking?" You drink away, my man. I got to be back in the studio here in about 9 hours, so you drink for me tonight. I wanna just go through the final play of. I want to do that first, and then we'll kind of get into the game. So, obviously, most Laker fans not very excited or happy the way the game was ending. At one point, the Lakers had a 16-point lead that obviously went away. And then we got to the portion of the game where you think that the game is over. Lakers are about to lose. Pelicans have the ball with literally under 2 seconds left, and they got to just go to the other side and hit a free throw. You need 38 things to go wrong if you're the Pelicans to eventually lose that game. What happens? They miss both free throws. Bron grabs the rebound, calls timeout. Lakers get a chance to drop a play. I listened to Darvin Ham kind of describe what he was going to do. Remember, Lakers are down 3, so you got to make this happen, and it's got to be a 3-point shot. I don't understand what the Pelicans are doing on defense, but I'm not here to talk about the Pelicans. I'm here to talk about the Lakers. Lakers run some kind of play, do this, do that, whatever the hell they're doing. Couple of decoys, I guess you can call it. Then AD sets a screen. Laker fans, I know we're going to talk about Matt Ryan because we should. And Matt Ryan had a unbelievable, beautiful-looking three-point shot. How he got the 3 off, the whole thing. But does somebody want to tell me how money was that pass by Austin Reeves? How money was that pass by Austin Reeves to get it to Matt Ryan to then allow Matt Ryan to do what Matt Ryan does? He's a sharpshooter. Remember a couple days ago where I said Lakers don't have any sharpshooters, and then 39 comments came in on the chat saying, "Hey, Al, Matt Ryan's a sharpshooter." My bad, Laker fans. My bad. When I'm thinking sharpshooter, I am kind of thinking kind of a player that is in the game often, but it doesn't matter. You guys are right. The dude is a sharpshooter. That pass was so money, and it gets to Matt Ryan. And Matt Ryan has, Michael Thompson always says this. Michael always says that when there is not enough time left on the clock, right? When there is, let's just say, for example, under 3 seconds left on the clock, he said that it's a lot easier to shoot those shots because you don't have time to think about the shot. You basically are more worried about grabbing the ball, setting your feet, which is exactly what Matt Ryan did. Matt Ryan even kind of looked down real quick to make sure that his feet were behind the line, and then before you know it, he's through his rotation, and it's nylon. I mean, literally doesn't hit anything but the bottom of the net. Lakers send the game to overtime, and usually, when you got a game that goes your momentum and you're in overtime and you shouldn't be, that team's usually going to win. That was the case for the Lakers. They pulled this thing out 120-117. But I wanted to just kind of emphasize that last play and how it all happened and how we got there. Obviously, that was big time from Austin Reeves, big time from Matt Ryan. A great play drawn up by Darvin Ham, and the Lakers walk away. Steal that W. I mean, steal that W. I'm not sure that they should have. You can make an argument they obviously shouldn't have won the games, but again, shout out Dyson Daniels. We appreciate you. Lakers should pick him up. I don't know what his contract looks like, but they should pick him up. We appreciate your support. We greatly appreciate your support. Okay, let me read off some of these comments here, and then I'm going to get into more parts of the game. Alan, where's your tie? Not really doing ties anymore, buddy. Got to be honest with you. Just throwing the dress shirt on, getting a jacket over it. I think that's good enough, I'm on radio. It's not like anybody can see me. The only people that really see me is when I get on with you guys. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Nice to see the team chemistry building. Echo Park. Somebody call me out of Echo Park? Watch yourself now. I might just get out there. It'd be ugly. I'd be breathing hard I'd take 6 warm-up shots, and I'm already breathing hard. Let's see what else we got here. Lotta, where's your tie? Guys, I'm fine with the tie. Saving Private Ryan. Okay, that's a good one. I like the, how about this? So I was getting ready for YouTube. I was trying to put together a cover page. And, my thumbnail or whatever they call it. I don't know any of the terms for YouTube. But I'm getting ready to put in, I type in Matt Ryan in the search. Just Matt Ryan, thinking, I'm going to get some Matt Ryans to come up. Basically, I was prepared to put up Matt Ryan, the quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts, who is now benched. I was prepared to put him up. I had somebody hit me on Twitter and say, Al, I'm going to start Matt Ryan in my fantasy league, even though he's not playing, just to show respect for Matt Ryan. So that is that's the way that's the kind of love that I'm looking for a dude like Matt Ryan after he did what he did. All right, if you guys got some comments, throw them on here. I do want to get a little bit into the game, okay? Lonnie Walker is a good freaking basketball player, Laker fans. Lonnie Walker is a good basketball player. And I'll get into LeBron. I'll get into LeBron in a second. I know everybody wants to talk about LeBron James. I got some thoughts on LeBron as well. Lonnie Walker is a baller. He's a good player, Laker fans. First off, he is much more athletic than I thought he was. I didn't know that he can get up the way he does. He's a better three-point shooter than I thought he was. Lonnie Walker is a nice basketball player. The dude is all over the place. He's running up and down the floor. He's, on a fast break, he's filling up a lane. He's got confidence in himself that he could pull up and take a jumper. He is a nice basketball player, and he dropped 28 for the Lakers tonight, shot 9 of 17, 5 of 9 from the three-point line. And here's the thing, Laker fans. This isn't one game. He's been consistent for the Lakers. Let me give you some of his performances so far. He had, what do you have? Clippers game, he had 26. Blazers and Nuggets game, he had 15 in each one of those. And he's shooting efficiently. The guy's not, he's not shooting terrible. Against the Nuggets, he had 18. Against the Pelicans, he had 28. He's had a couple of games where he had a 6 and a 5. I get it. Struggled from the field, especially that game, the first game against the Warriors. But he's been nice. He's been consistent. Give the man his credit. I mean, honestly, give the man his credit. He's playing some good basketball right now. So I wanted to shout out Lonnie Walker here real quick. Let's see what else we got here. We had 6 players for the Lakers scoring double figures. I don't know if you guys remember, but the last post-game, after the post-game show that I did, I talked about how you got to get people to contribute here. It can't be just 1 or 2 guys, or you can't just depend on LeBron and Anthony Davis. There's got to be other players that step up. So 6 players in double figures for the Lakers. The other thing that I'll say, too, is, and again, I'm going to sit on this for a quick second. Russ had a really, really good first half. Really good first half. And, his final line, 13 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, 6 turnovers. That's got to stop. He has bad turnovers. And I know it's funny. Darvin Ham talks about how he wants him playing downhill. He wants him to do this. But some of his turnovers I feel like he can control. And he's got to have fewer turnovers. But here's the interesting thing with Russ. Russ, good first half. Played 16 minutes in the first half. He played 9 minutes in the second half plus overtime, just 9 minutes total. And the only thing I really pay attention about that, I'm not here trying to make a case. Got you, my man. Got you. I'm not here trying to make a case, hey, put Russ in or any of that. It's Darvin Ham. This is your freaking team. You want the guy in late game situations? Great. You want him playing 32 minutes like he had in the last game? Awesome. You think you got a better shot with him out of the game at the end? Then do that as well. He played 25 minutes tonight, so that's my thoughts on Russ. I thought he had some good moments for the Lakers. I thought he was great in the first half. Second half, they didn't use him as much, and I thought it was interesting. Darvin Ham kind of saying, like, hey, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. It's this. I'm not here. He's not worried about feelings. He's not worried about any of this stuff. He's trying to get W's, so let the man do what he did. Okay, let's see what else. Shoulda, coulda, would've. The Lakers won the game. What happened to Kendrick Nunn? Kendrick Nunn got a technical foul today sitting on the bench, and Kendrick Nunn didn't even get in the game. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened. I was playing in preseason. I'm like, watch out for Kendrick Nunn. This guy's a bucket getter. He's going to be good for the Lakers. He's done nothing, and he's not really even getting any PT right now. So, to be honest with you, I cannot answer that question. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we can do one or two things, and it's up to 5. I'm going to read the first 5, and that first 5 is to determine what we're going to do. I could talk about LeBron James, or I could do roll call. LeBron or roll call. First 1 to 5 I'm going with. LeBron or roll call. See what we got here. 1 LeBron, 1 roll call, 2 LeBron, 3 right now. 4, 5. Damn, that's a great game. That's a great game. That's as close. That was basically an overtime game. It was 5-4 LeBron. It was 5-4 LeBron. Let me just say that, okay? Now I feel like there's a lot more Bron coming in, but whew, I've never had one of those. Usually it's like overwhelming, and I'm like, why did I even do that? That was a waste of time. People on YouTube are unsubscribing because I did that. Okay, let's do LeBron James real quick. We'll get to roll call after. Damn it, do not put what city you're in. I roll call after. Let's do LBJ real quick. By the way, subscribe to the channel if you don't mind, please. Take a quick second. It takes 1 second. Just subscribe to the channel, okay? That's all I'm asking for. Okay. How was LeBron tonight? LeBron wasn't... Fourth quarter, I was very frustrated watching LeBron James. So I'm going to be completely honest here. I was frustrated watching Bron tonight. First off, you're missing 2 critical free throws when those shots got to fall. Second off, you're running the shot clock down, and we're taking a bad shot, and it's isolation basketball. I don't want to see that, and I know most Laker fans don't. And by the way, you don't need to. You don't need to. AD's on the floor. He's a great weapon. Why run the clock down? Run plays. Lonnie Walker dropped 28 points tonight. You don't need to. Let's keep things moving. Appreciate somebody saying they're subscribed. Thank you very much for doing that. You don't need to. LeBron did not have a good game tonight. He was not efficient. He was 9 of 23 from the field. He was 0 of 7 from the three-point line. I was already prepared for a lot of Laker fans to, come after LeBron and everything else. However, I will say this. Post-game show, he did his post-game. I forget who asked the question. Maybe it was Dave McMenamin. How you feeling? Blah, blah, blah. But it was more on his left foot because his left foot is apparently bothering him. He said that he's basically been in bed since Sunday night. So something's been going around. He was sick. He was not feeling good. That made more sense to me he said since Sunday night he was in bed and obviously came to play today and then is going back to bed when the game ends. So, LBJ did not have... It's more about efficiency. I see somebody saying here he had 28 and 10. You're not wrong. I know. We put the guy... We hold a certain standard to LeBron James. And even when he has a night when he goes 20, 10, and 8, we're like, well, Bron wasn't that good. It's more for me, it was Bron's shot selection. It was running out the clock when I don't feel like you need to run out the clock and missing a couple of those free throws. So that's my thoughts on LeBron James. And it sounded like there was, and I don't know if you want to call it an excuse, but Bron had a reason for why he didn't probably play all that well tonight. All right. It's somebody saying here he got a pass then. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I like watching good basketball. And Bron is one of the greatest to do it. So when a guy like that makes a decision where you're saying to yourself, okay, well, why are you making that decision? Then you want to see other options when that happens. Okay, so that's what I got so far. A lot of comments here. I'm basically dizzy trying to read these comments while I'm doing the show. Okay, let's do some roll call here. Enough of this. Enough of this BS here. Okay? What did I think? I think I saw somebody from Montana. I think they put up something there. Dos Gatos, Mexico. Thank you for being a part of the show. Portugal in the house. Thank you. Thailand in the house. Thank you for being a part of the show. Washington State, Rochester, New York, Pasadena, California. Let's hang out. I'm in Pasadena. King Taco in the house. Gardena 310, El Sereno, Iowa in the house. Little Italy, Italy. That's a little confusing to me because I don't know if you're actually tuning in from Italy and you're in a smaller part of Italy calling it Little Italy, Italy. You confuse me. However, I appreciate the creativity. Stony Hill, Jamaica. That is amazing. Let's see what else we got here. Stony Hill, Jamaica. I got to go. When am I going to Jamaica? When am I getting an invitation to Jamaica? I mean, reggae is my favorite genre of music, and still nobody's invited me to Jamaica. Palm Springs in the house. Norwalk, Atlanta. Let's see what else we got here. Malaysia. Let's see. Cali in the house. Mars. Thank you, Mars, for being a part of the show. Highland Park in the house. Beecher, Illinois, UK. Arkansas, thank you for being a part of the show. La Paz. Are you really from La Paz? Because I went to La Paz, 6 months ago. I love La Paz. La Paz was fantastic. St. Louis in the house. I appreciate you guys all being a part of the show. Portland, Los Angeles. Let's see, what else? Pennsylvania, New Zealand. If I didn't get you, keep it in, and I'll make sure to get to you. Arizona in the house. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Couple things I got to be critical on with the Lakers here real quick. W's a W, we'll take it. Third shift, UPS, Ohio, my man. Thanks for being a part of the show. Senegal. Haiti in the house, thank you for being a part of the show. So, I'm going to be critical for a quick second on the Lakers. Here's my criticism. Got a 16-point lead, you're at home. You're playing in front of your crowd. You're playing in front of your audience, your fans. You got to hold on to that lead. You cannot make that 16-point lead a game. And then not only did you make it a game, Secaucus, New Jersey, thank you for tuning in. Melbourne, Australia, appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Not only did you make that a game, but you very well should have lost the game based upon how the Lakers played in that fourth quarter. They were... Actually, it was really the third. The third quarter was specifically where the lead was just gone. It evaporated. But they still had, what you felt at times, a cushion there in that fourth quarter, enough to get the job done, and they didn't do that. So I have complained about the Lakers digging themselves too big of a hole, and then by the time they come back, they run out of steam. In this situation tonight, you built yourself a hole. You thought you had a cushion, and then before you know it, you obviously gave that back. So I would just point that out as one of my criticisms towards the Lakers. Took 36 threes, shot 28%. Turnovers, they had 18 turnovers, so turnovers I thought were too high. Too many mistakes. You could call it. You could say they got lucky tonight, and they did. You had to have crazy things kind of happen to close out the game and to win it. And I'd rather be lucky and you walk away with a win, and it gives them a 2-game winning streak, and they are 2-5, and you go take care of the Utah Jazz coming up on Friday. You're 3-5, and now all of a sudden you're getting closer and closer to 500, which is what they should be striving for. By the time you're 20 games in, you want to be at 500, be 10-10, kind of let the dust settle, and see where you are. So you take the win. And it's not about complaining. It's about them playing better basketball, and that's what you want to see. Costa Rica in the house. Anaheim, thank you for being a part of the show. Chino in the house. Philippines in the house. Thank you all for being a part of the show. Someone's at LAX. Someone wherever you guys are. Thank you for being a part of the show. But that's the part. That's the part to me that sticks out. Is when you have that lead, you got to close out some of these teams. They don't have Brandon Ingram. Herb Jones didn't play, who's probably their best defender. You can't let And even though that dude is all over the place, and I give the guy a lot of credit, but there was a stretch there where Jose Alvarado was basically, I don't know, Gary Payton and John Stockton at the same time. I am trying to think of guys that are good defenders and are all over the place, but are also hitting shots. He was really, really good. So that's the portion that I mentioned for the Lakers. Take care of business. Take care of business. Don't make this a game. I thought at one point when they went up 16, I'm like, they're going to blow them out. They're going to go up 20. To think that that game ended up going to overtime and the Lakers got lucky to win it, that's kind of crazy, but take the W and move on from there. All right, you guys got some questions or comments? Throw them in right now. I'll see if I get to a couple of these, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. Oh, yeah, somebody mentioned, too, Troy Brown Jr. was good, too. Absolutely. I should have mentioned Troy Brown Jr. You know what I like about this guy? 15 points, 10 rebounds. He plays. He's athletic, too. He's getting opportunities. Got to the free throw line 6 times, hit all 6 of his free throws. Doesn't jack up a ton of shots. He was 4-7 from the field, so I give him all that credit as well. La Jolla, California in the house. Come on, Sliwa, it's bourbon time. We got to do it over the weekend. You know, I can't drink at midnight when I get home, and then show back up here at the studio. Let's see what else we got here. Jose Alvarado. I hate that guy. Don't hate him. Bro, I respect that dude's hustle. I definitely respect that dude's hustle. Let's see. Allen, we don't have a closer. We got closers. Bron's got to make some better decisions there towards the end of this one and hopefully feel better and not be sick. Think we could still win 50 games? Man, I'm so far. Somebody saying Austin's pass. Yeah, Austin's pass is just amazing. We win 50 games. I'm so far from any of that. I just want to see this team get back to 500 for now. If they get back to 500, that's where they need to be. Will you ever play Trevor? We're talking about Trevor Lane of Lakers Nation. We probably won't play. I think we'll just continue to say it and then probably don't play. I don't even know if Trevor plays. I have no idea if he plays. Okay? I mean, listen, you guys know. I have one of the most legendary crossovers that anybody's ever seen. I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't shot a basketball. I've probably played basketball twice over the last year. It's pathetic. All right, Lake fans, I think that should do it. I appreciate you guys being a part of the show. These comments, so many freaking comments. It's fun to actually do the show when the Lakers win. I mean, I still enjoy doing it, period. But when they lose, I'm like, all right, I almost want to mourn. When they win, it's a much different feeling. I appreciate you guys being a part of the show, Laker fans. What's tomorrow? Thursday. I'll probably post something up tomorrow. We'll see that Lakers Talk Daily that I do. And then Friday, we'll do Lakers Jazz. We'll do post-game after the post-game. Thank you, Laker fans, for being a part of the show. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Have a good rest of your night. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. And that's all I got. Have a good night, Laker fans.